There's no rule that says every story must have 3 acts, although almost all of them do. In Federico Fellini's 8½, instead of a standard structure, we have a single, movie-length statement of one man's confusion with the answer to his dilemma arriving just minutes before the end credits roll. Indeed, the director's original title for his film was A Beautiful Confusion. In 1945, Fellini created his first major work with the script for the Italian neo-realist classic, Rome Open City. He went on to direct a series of films that progressively left that movement behind. In 1960, La Dolce Vita became his most successful film and won him international recognition. If the neo-realists thought that he had only veered away from their movement, they could not have been prepared for his next feature, 8½. It's the tale of a director in crisis whose dreams, visions, and fantasies propel him through a psychological and spiritual minefield of memories, desires, and regrets. Guido, played by Marcello Mastroianni, is a director dealing with more than one crisis. Inspiration for the film he is about to shoot has escaped him. He has arrived at the gates of midlife without the keys to his identity or purpose. 8½, is a high-wire act of confession, presented with a unique type of storytelling that resists being broken down into categories and acts. There is, however, a thread, an anchor to the story of a woman in white who shows up as a recurring figure, offering the promise of restoration and perhaps love. Guido's first waking vision of her is at a fashionable spa where people wait in lines for healing waters from the springs. She glides into view as Guido stops and watches her fill a glass and hold it up to him. The image fades quickly, replaced by an impatient attendant handing out the water.
Signore! Signore, il bicchiere!
Water. She appears again in a dream, moving around his bedroom as he sleeps, finally coming to the bed and kissing him gently on the forehead.
Sì, guardi, è arrivata. E dov'è?
Then, with less than 20 minutes left in the movie, she shows up in person, a real woman, an actress named Claudia. Except now she is not the woman in white. In the real world, she is dressed all in black, framed in a wrap of midnight ebony feathers.
Allora?
Di qua.
They drive to the springs with Guido shrouded in shadow and her in the light.
Tu saresti capace di piantare tutto e ricominciare la vita da capo?
Da che parte si va? Non conosco la strada. E tu? Saresti capace?
When they arrive, the woman in white appears again, but this time with a subtle difference.
Spegni i fari.
The editing implies that Claudia, the actress, is now sharing the vision.
E poi...
In their 6 minutes of screen time together, she gets Guido to admit the loss of his self-confidence and his extinguished creative spark. She then becomes what he was not expecting, the bringer of truth, with a phrase she repeats 3 times.
Perché non sa voler bene.
Perché non è vero che una donna possa cambiare un uomo.
Perché non sa voler bene.
E perché soprattutto non mi va di raccontare un'altra storia bugiarda.
Perché non sa voler bene.
Mi dispiace, Claudia, di averti fatta venire fin quassù. Ti domando scusa.
Che imbroglione che sei. Allora non c'è questa parte nel film.
Hai ragione tu, sai. Non c'è la parte nel film. Non c'è neanche il film. Non c'è niente di niente da nessuna parte.
Whether it's the conjuring of Candyman, the liberation of Beetlejuice, or St. Peter denying Jesus 3 times before the cock crows, words or phrases in 3 repetitions appear to have transformative powers. This is the turning point, leading to a resolution in the last moments of the film. It's the prompt Guido has needed to make a final decision, resulting in self-realization and a rebirth of spirit. Call it a plot point if you wish. In this uniquely structured film, it's the end of a single, extended first act, leading to a comparatively brief resolution, the end of a beautiful confusion.
Ma che cos'è questo lampo di felicità che mi fa tremare, mi ridà forza, vita?